Happy Wrestlemania weekend, everybody. Eddie Osborne here on the 365 Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. We have over 2,000 videos here on our YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications. But first, let's get right into some matches. This first one, the first several matches are all going to be from Guelph. They're all going to be recorded by Rogers TV. Big shout out to Channel 20 in Southern Ontario. Our first match, though, is going to be Easy versus El Reverso. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's throw this match up here.
Eric Kearney.
And here we go.
Eric Kearney is no easy task. He is no easy win. He's a very difficult opponent. But unlike Easy, I spent my youth wrestling polar bears on the Yukon. Now, I am more ready tonight than ever. I will prove to you, I will prove to you, I will prove to you, once and for all, and all of the fans of PWA, that I can reverse anything. For I am the great Reverso.
Not going to be an easy night for Eric Kearney.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and has a 15-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, weighing 201 pounds, Easy Eric Kearney.
Well, welcome back here to the PWA on Rogers TV, and making his way to the ring to a chorus of boos is Easy E, Eric Kearney.
I don't think Eric cares what the people of Guelph, Ontario think about him.
I don't think he cares at all, but that's been his mentality throughout his whole career. Doesn't care what people think of him. He finds ways to come away, get the big victories, and he's been one of the more promising guys for a period of time here in the PWA.
When you want to speak about a man who has won everything in PWA, Eric Kearney is another one of those.
But he's got himself an opponent tonight that says anything Easy E Eric Kearney can throw at him, he'll have an answer for. He'll reverse it. It's El Reverso.
Really great high flyer. He's actually, and also not only is he a high flyer, he is also a very good technical wrestler. So he kind of has that a hybrid mix of high flying and mat wrestling.
Well, that's just a versatile style that it's really tough for anyone to compete against. A guy that's willing to take those big risks, but you always underestimate when you see those type of high flyers that they really don't have that mat-based style. But obviously El Reverso does. He's looking to bring it on here tonight against a guy that's looking to probably ground down El Reverso as he's getting the crowd into it with the Olay chants. So this should be an interesting contest.
Well, if I was Eric Kearney, that would be my strategy going into this match, is to try to ground El Reverso as much as possible.
And we see referee Old School, who got himself a thunderous ovation. One of the more favorites here in the PWA circle. Checking the boots and making sure everything's clean on Easy E Eric Kearney. And now,
did you see if he checked the mask?
I didn't see if he checked the mask, but I don't think El Reverso would do anything that underhanded. He seems to be a man of the people.
It's wrestling. You can never trust anybody.
The great Stone Cold Steve Austin said, DTA, don't trust anybody. And already off to that mat-based style. Nice takeover, head scissors, but the counter here from Kearney right into a headlock, trying to trap the arm.
But make no mistake about it, Eric Kearney is not a slouch on the mat either.
Well, Eric is absolutely not. There was a DDT of Kearney's foot. Drives the knee right into the mat, and interesting style here from the high flyer. We did mention as a solid mat base, and you see that right now, but trying to ground and work on the body part here of the leg, that's something I think Eric Kearney would have liked to do to El Reverso.
Well, the one thing with Eric Kearney is he has phenomenal super kicks. Those are deadly, so maybe El Reverso wants to damage the leg so he doesn't have to worry about Eric's super kicks.
He's definitely doing a good job of that, starting off with this toe hold, really making Kearney have to stretch out here, stretching for the bottom rope to get the rope break in, does reach the rope, and rope break is accepted cleanly by El Reverso. All right, chatting it up with one of the fans. Trying to give Eric some slack, but that's going to definitely slow down the mobility of guy Kearney that's quite agile. And look at this takedown right back into the spinning toe hold, or the toe hold, I should say. Kearney, though, using his height. Dragon screw. Takedown and back into.
He was too close to the ropes.
He definitely was too close to the ropes, and that's where the size advantage here looks like it'll work out for Kearney if he gets himself in those positions. But ruthless already here is El Reverso. Drops it.
This aggression from El Reverso is kind of surprising. I
Yeah.
love it though.
Didn't expect to see that from Reverso, but talk about aggression. Thunderous blows right to the back of the head of El Reverso.
Well, Eric's got to find a way to get back in this matchup.
Gonna do anything that he can. And now it's Kearney in control. In a position that they do say in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the half guard. But nice counter here from Reverso into the head scissors. That's takedown. Press up here on a count of one. Reverso drops that one, a kick to the chest. Right there of Kearney, springboard. Oh, got out of the way at the last second. Did easy Eric Kearney, or that could have been curtains early on for him.
El Reverso did hit the back of his head when he was landing.
And that's what we see with these high-flying maneuvers. Can land themselves out, but Reverso seems to be all right. And still, the one taking the worst of it is Eric Kearney. Easy, Eric Kearney. Trying to milk as much of this count, and that's smart, as you would say, Brandon, because
that is very smart. You have a count to 10. Why not use up to 9 seconds if you're not feeling well? If you're kind of sore, go outside, regroup. There's nothing wrong with that.
Kearney tried the big right hand. Reverso counters. Springboard. And a nice arm drag takedown. Another arm drag. Deep one. Trying to get this crowd right behind him is El Reverso. Came right in with the double knees. Oh, but a big forearm shot from Kearney.
That's a game changer right there.
And he'll just add more to that with a big clothesline in the corner. And now you can see the momentum has changed as it does so many times in the professional wrestling with a big knee right to the face of El Reverso.
This has got to be it here.
And the shoulder at the last second was up, but this is where that power game will come into hand for Eric Kearney, but he's still nursing the bad wheel. Go right to a chin lock. Wear down El Reverso, and this also is great here for Kearney. Gets to heal up the leg and inflict as much pain as he can on El Reverso.
It affects the breathing of El Reverso as well.
And most importantly, he's not flying around the ring trying to hit those big springboards, those high-flying maneuvers.
Well, the crowd is behind El Reverso right here.
Crowd's quickly behind El Reverso, but Kearney's going to put a stop to that, absolutely throwing down Reverso by his mask. And you can't be a luchador in there against Eric Kearney. That mask is going to be used to Kearney's advantage.
Ooh, what a kick.
Absolute thunderous kick that Kearney, who had a few years behind him, could play for the Guelph Griffins. Kearney really looking to pour it on right now on Reverso. Reverso, though, counters, springboards, flip out of it, misses the kick, and a big elbow there. And that's where that high-risk aerial assault offense came to bite El Reverso right in the rear.
There's Eric Kearney talking some trash again. Nothing wrong with that.
But Brandon, how much does that hurt the psyche of a wrestler after they go for a big move, miss, and then the opponent talks a little trash to them? That's got to be a little bit insult to injury.
It feels like a slap in the face.
Speaking of a slap to the face, how about a kick to the back again on El Reverso?
I'd actually take the slap in the face over a kick in the back from Eric Kearney.
Now, I think anything would feel better. I personally am very happy I'm calling it at the announce table with you. Nice suplex again.
What impact.
Beautiful suplex from Kearney. And as we saw early on in the match, the work from El Reverso on the leg has really slowed Kearney down. He would normally follow up quickly, but he's also picked a body part on the lower back of El Reverso. Reverso, though, quickly popped up, kicks to the quadricep, and a nice back elbow from Kearney to slow the roll of El Reverso. Quite a back and forth matchup here at the Red Chevron. Just shows you what kind of roster PWA has. Some of the best talent you'll find out here in all of Ontario. Reverso, tilt-a-whirl. Oh, and he dropped the face right on Reverso's knee. Springboard and a backhand smack right to Kearney. He was looking for that earlier on. 1, 2, and shoulder gets up from Kearney.
Might have been a little too close to the ropes, even if Eric didn't get the shoulder up.
Eric, though, as you said before, he's won everything imaginable. He's been in those wars. He knows what it's like in a championship-style match. He can get himself out. This may not be a championship-style match, but he's one of the top guys here in PWA. A nice springboard, and oh, Reverso just couldn't capitalize. Goes for it again. Second chimes the charm with the Hurricane Rana. Absolutely planted.
This has got to be it right here.
No, not at all. Just at the last split second, Easy E, Eric Kearney, got the shoulder up, and his namesake may be Easy E, but he's definitely not that once you step inside the squared circle.
Not at all. I have not actually had a match with Eric Kearney, but I've been in the ring training with him. He's one of the best.
Once again, gets the shoulder up, does Kearney. A shot right to the back here from El Reverso. Sends him in. Oh, nice counter. Beautiful drop kick. Reverso nearly out into the front row. And tries for the baseball slide. Reverso, well, he reverses it. Slingshot over. Kearney, too smart. Acai moonsault!
Moonsault!
Acai moonsault out in the front row. Unbelievable aerial assault from El Reverso. Unbelievable action. Both men wiped out. I think Reverso got the worst of that as well, but he's actually able to get up to his feet. And Kearney, I think Kearney's wondering where he left his socks back home.
A Reverso should get him right back in the ring and go for a pin.
Well, he must have heard you, Brandon. He exactly does that. Throws, Kearney does in. Kearney on the ropes right now. Springboard. Oh, super!
What a super kick!
Super kick right to the midsection, taking all the air out of El Reverso. You mentioned it before, Brandon. Easy E, Eric Kearney throws some of the best super kicks, and there they are right in your living room. We are at a stalemate right now.
I can't believe El Reverso's only on one knee right now after that super kick.
He is up. Quick, but definitely not all together. Kearney, the big forearm shot in the corner.
I might loosen some teeth.
Well, definitely El Reverso may have to make a El Dentist appointment. Another shot with Reverso posted up here on the top turnbuckle. Kearney, though, what's he looking for? He's going top floor. Top floor! And a top
with a superplex!
Superplex, kept the cradle. 1, 2, and how in the world did El Reverso kick out of that?
I think it was more luck how he landed. I think he landed with his shoulder up.
That is some intestinal fortitude out here from El Reverso.
The crowd showing their appreciation for these two competitors.
The crowd absolutely being treated to one heck of a matchup here at the Red Chevron. It's anybody's matchup right now. Kearney, though, another forearm shot. But he can't follow up as Kearney felt the wrath from his own suplex. And oh, this time following through as Kearney tried to go off the ropes and a knee to the midsection from Reverso. Reverso again, kick to the quadricep of that injured leg. Tilt-a-whirl, pick up. Is this a pile driver? Package pile driver, on the back of the head goes Kearney.
And El Reverso capitalized here.
1, 2, and got his hand on the rope.
That is the veteran and Easy E, Eric Kearney, knowing his ring position, knowing he was right there to the ropes.
That ring presence, exactly, Brandon. That veteran ring generalship was able to lead Kearney to grab that bottom rope. And that also works out. He didn't have to expend much energy at all.
Not at all. This could come back to really help Eric Kearney here.
How is Kearney still in this match? There's been about 3 or 4 occasions where he should be put away by El Reverso. European uppercut from Reverso, and that seems to just have woken Eric Kearney, and another forearm smash comes towards El Reverso.
I can't believe either guy hasn't lost a tooth yet.
And now we're playing punchy punch. And go right back to what's worked for you, El Reverso does, but kick, knee to the midsection, thrown into the buckle. Can Kearney follow up though? That one wheel's really affecting his offense. Kearney slowly struggles in the quickness.
It's almost a bullseye.
The agility from Reverso was able to get out of that buckle and drop kick Kearney right into the corner. Firing up the crowd.
Oh, a hip toss right into the turnbuckle.
And now El Reverso's tied up in the tree of Joey Lawrence, the tree of, whoa. El Reverso, he has to find a way to get himself out. And Kearney gonna go up top, and how fitting. Kearney drops a double stomp! But that may have been more harm than good for Kearney, as his knee is absolutely damaged. He's so far away from El Reverso. Can he capitalize? How does one gut through this right now, Brandon? But we'll see.
You just gotta suck it up and go for it.
2 and no. At the last second, El Reverso takes the page out of Eric Kearney's playbook and gets the shoulder up when you least expect it.
Fortunately, that knee is haunting Eric right now.
And Eric Kearney put away El Reverso. He said it was over. Kearney takes a knee to the midsection. Oh! Unbelievable. 2, and that is gonna do it.
Looked like started off with a slice spread into a spinning DDT there to finish the match. But what a match.
What a match indeed. El Reverso versus Easy Eric Kearney. Those guys tore it up. I really enjoyed that matchup. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. We're going to continue with this, but what are your thoughts? Who are you looking forward to seeing at WrestleMania Night 1? What's going to be the match tonight? What's going to be the show stealer? All right, guys, here we go. We're going to add in our second match now.
PWA Elite Champion, and as you can see, the champion of PWA. There's a man packing more gold than Midas. Joey Allen tonight. Joey, you have Nolan Pink, and he's looking to take one of those out of your hands.
Oh, no. These are not going anywhere. Okay, let me list all the belts that I have. The PWA Elite belt, Pure Violence belt, and the Tag Team belt. And no one's taking any of these from me anytime soon, man.
Well, obviously, that's the mentality from Nolan Pink tonight. But what's your strategy? I mean, Joey, you've been one of the hottest guys here in the PWA. How do you keep that momentum rolling?
Well, I'm going to take his legs out. I'm going to kill the Phoenix, and he won't rise again.
Well, Joey Allen trying to prove no Phoenix will rise no more, and he will look to remain PWA Elite Champion.
And it's main event time as the PWA Elite Championship is on the line. As Joey Allen defends against this man, Nolan Pink.
I think Nolan, tonight you're going up against Joey Allen for the PWA Elite Championship. Joey Allen's been on such a run. How do you stop that momentum?
Well, I think Joey Allen's been on a bit of a run here in PWA, but one thing that he doesn't know is that I have also been on a run in PWA. I picked up wins over Shane Saber. I picked up wins over Kobe Christ, Caleb Stills. PWA, tonight, this is my night, and I'm picking up that Elite Championship.
Very confident Nolan Pink. We'll see if the pink can come away and get the green.
This is all about Nolan Pink. Hopefully he can capitalize and become the new PWA Elite Champion.
Well, Joey Allen, if you want to talk about runs, Joey Allen has been on the run of runs in the PWA. As we'll wait to see when he comes out, but this man has been on a tear. Look at this. We're talking about PWA Elite Champion. How about PWA's Complete Champion? Carrying every single bit of gold that belongs here in the PWA.
That is PWA Elite Champion. PWA Pure Violence champion, PWA Tag Team champion, and he still owns, that is non-commissioned right now, the PWA Elite Women's Championship.
He has done it all. He's on quite the run right now.
Just look at that gold.
He's got more gold than King Midas. He is Mr. PWA. I mean, guy that's been multi-time tag champion before, now owning the tag championship gold, but
now he was also one half of the Modern Day Warriors with the now retired Jimmy King.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. For the PWA Elite Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from St. Catharines, Ontario. Weighing 175 pounds, the Phoenix, Nolan Pink. And his opponent from Munich, Germany, weighing 260 pounds, he is the PWA Elite Wrestling Champion, Jody
well, Joey Allen, he may have all the gold, but he may have zero respect from any of the fans here. A chorus of boos raining down to the PWA Elite Champion, and as we said, all the champion, Joey Allen.
Well, when you're champion, you don't care what the crowd thinks. All that matters to him is his championship gold, and he definitely wants to walk out here still as your PWA Elite Champion.
Well, this is a different, interesting style of matchups. Joey Allen, a guy that's got a lot of power, can manhandle a lot of opponents up against a very quick, agile Nolan Pink. So it's the speed versus the strong. And I always like that kind of matchup to see which one works out. But Nolan showing a little bit of inexperience, trying to match the power with Joey Allen.
Which will not go well if he continues to do that.
Do not want to do that. But there's the speed coming into the ability, that cagey craftiness of Nolan Pink. But you can't do that in the center of the ring with no ropes to use off of. As Joey's going to do that, he's going to wear down on that arm and try to wear down Nolan Pink. And gets the rope break. Smart presence there of mind there by Joey Allen. Nolan Pink, who's known as the Phoenix. Will the Phoenix rise here, and will we have a chink in the armor go off Joey Allen? Or will that PWA Elite Champion still hold all the gold?
I mean, as great as Nolan Pink is, you still have to put him as the underdog here. I mean, he is still pretty new to pro wrestling.
That he is, but
Joey Allen's a seasoned veteran.
Well, Pink has himself a lot of experience, and here we go. Things have really picked up. Nice drop kick. Allen dumps himself out to the floor. Allen, I think he was a little bit caught off guard with the quickness that Pink has. Pink building up ahead, escape, Pink, suicide dive.
Oh, but he caught him.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he just throws him back in the ring. Joey Allen doesn't want to play any games. He's not up for that high-flying stuff. He just wants to inflict punishment on Nolan Pink. Wants to turn Nolan Pink to Nolan Black and Blue. But baseball drop kick. Drops Allen down, and another drop kick once again. Allen out to the floor.
He's gonna go for the suicide dive once more.
Oh, no! Tope suicida from Nolan Pink, and the crowd at the red chevron out on their feet.
But Nolan, this is a championship match. Don't waste your time on the crowd. Get back on Joey Allen. Get him back in the ring. Go for a cover.
Unbelievable agility from Nolan Pink, showing off his ability of hops. I think he cleared that top rope clean, and he's looking for more aerial assault.
Is he gonna go for his patent 450 splash?
Going for that 450. Oh!
Yo, he was able to stick the landing, not perfectly, but well enough.
But what a lariat from Joey Allen, turns Pink inside out. My goodness, what a lariat, and then drops an elbow for a measure of goodness. The crowd definitely not liking that, but you got to give props to a man that's been able to carry as many championships as Joey Allen has and is currently holding them.
Now we're getting down to the more slower pace that just fits Joey Allen's style.
Absolutely. This is what Allen has to do. Has to grind down Nolan Pink and do that. Take away the leg of Nolan Pink so he can't do that high-flying aerial assault maneuvers that Nolan Pink has become quite famous for here in the PWA. Very similar to what we saw earlier on with Easy Aaron Kearney and Al Reverso. That's smart. What a clubbing axe handle smash.
Yeah, we talk about Josh Alexander being a hard hitter. Well, don't discount Joey Allen as being one either.
And Joey as well, a guy that's definitely trimmed down himself, gotten himself into great championship shape. Springboard, but meet the power of Joey Allen and big press slam. That could be it. 2 and no. Good job to get the shoulder up, does Pink. Man, I think Nolan Pink may have to go back to the drawing board. Oh! Just drop back on that leg. Could have torn the ACL, the MCL, all those knee ligaments, and now, once again, going back to work on the knee. Oh, a heel hook.
Joey's definitely been training for some mat wrestling. I do know he's been working with Tyson Dukes at the Dukes factory in London, Ontario, learning to get better. It's definitely showing dividends here.
A heel hook, shades of Dan the Beast Severin.
Well, it looks like Joey Allen has a hand on the rope for more leverage. Undetected by the referee.
Well, he's going to do whatever he can to get that championship advantage, but
do you blame him?
Well, with the way these young up-and-comers are coming, Allen, I'm shocked. I'm not shocked would do anything it would take to take that extra advantage.
Put yourself in his shoes, you'd be doing the exact same thing.
Well, maybe with a little bit more class, but nonetheless, you can't discredit what's taken Joey Allen to the top. It's his ability, and with some help.
But clearly he's doing something right.
Exactly. Pink now trying to get himself back in this one as that lower leg, those calf have been stretched a lot, the ankle. Forearms and chops. Allen ate that. Oh, that's a big one. That one's a lot better.
You hear the sound of that one.
Sent in, reversed. Oh, what another vicious lariat from Joey Allen. I think that one got Pink right in the face. Got the shoulder up just as the hand was coming down for 3.
Almost looked like another nonchalant cover by Joey Allen. Should have hooked the leg.
I think that count of 2 woke Pink up. It had his eyes totally closed from the lariats. Pop up. Oh,
spine buster.
Yeah. Spine buster, but Allen didn't get all of it.
He definitely got enough of it to be effective.
Not a 2 count. But Allen here saying, this is it. Pink throwing some shots back. Those elbows, trying to summon the crowd. Ducks a lariat. Drop kick. That one's gonna knock down Joey Allen, but how much damage did that do to himself with the work that the legs have been taking on? Standing moonsault. No! 2 count. And I think as well, Pink's ankle that had been worked on hit those ropes and did some more damage to himself, Brandon.
It definitely looked that way. We'll see how this impacts him for the remainder of the match here. Well, this crowd is definitely behind Nolan Pink here.
Oh, Pink feeling the momentum, says this is it. It's my time to become the PWA Elite Champion. Trying to hook him. Good block, showing the power from Joey Allen. Allen now says that's it. Trying to scoop him up for, what is it, a pile driver or a power bomb? Nope, ducks another lariat. Pink though rolled through, doesn't fall up for a cover. And sets up for a
modified Shining Wizard. Instead of using the foot, he used the knee.
Oh, that's smart. That foot's been worked on. Use the knee, and the knee is so hard on the human body. Sit out power bomb.
Is this it?
And
it is over.
And that is it. It is home time, and Joey Allen retains the PWA Elite Championship in a hard-fought match with Nolan Pink. But that incredible run from Allen continues.
Wow, Joey Allen, Nolan Pink, they really gave it their all there for the Elite Championship at the time. Joey Allen was the Pure Violence champion, the Tag Team champion, the Elite champion. He had the Women's Championship. He had all the gold. Nolan Pink came that close. We're going to keep rolling on with matches here. Let's go.
Jeff Black, and Jeff, once again, you have Loverboy Lenny Lilac. You two have a bunch of history in the past, and you've been spilling blood all across Southern Ontario, and tonight you add another chapter in this heated rivalry.
And this chapter tonight is going to be the same as the last chapter. Lenny Lilac, you get some good licks on Roughhouse Jeff Black. You do, but tonight, that'll stops, man. It's 1-1 right now. But after tonight, it's going to be 2-1. And then the next night, it's going to be 3-1. And the next night, it's going to be 4-1. And I'm going to win the series. And you talk about history, Dapper Suit, man. I am history here. I am this place. If it wasn't for Roughhouse, nobody, nothing would be here.
Well, we're back here on the PWA on Rogers TV, and this one should be quite the matchup, Brandon, as it's Roughhouse Jeff Black taking on Loverboy Lenny Lilac. Two guys with history throughout the PWA. They've had matches all around the Cambridge, Guelph, Kitchener area, and they look to add another violent chapter in their history.
And two guys that do not like each other at all.
No, absolutely do not. You know, speaking with Loverboy Lenny Lilac earlier on, and that's a guy that's normally pretty loose, pretty jovial, likes to joke around. He was serious business here, as he knows he's got Roughhouse Jeff Black, where, as we said, Brandon, these guys don't like each other. And sometimes when you get to feuds like that, Katie bar the door, we could be in for one where the lid blows off.
Tonight, Loverboy, you have the Roughhouse Jeff Black, and you two have built up quite the history here in PWA, and another chapter is going to be booked here tonight at the Red Chevron.
Jeff Black, we've been wrestling all over the country. Tonight, I'm going to punch you in the face. You know why? Because nobody likes you. Nobody out there likes you. Roger doesn't like you. Your mom doesn't like you. Nobody. So tonight, when it's over, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, Lenny Lilac is going to be the winner. What do you think about that, Roger?
I think it sounds like a plan, and Jeff Black, he's got himself this big one tonight.
Well, Lenny Lilac makes his way towards the ring. He's still on his way, shucking, jucking, and jiving. But he knows once that bell rings, it's going to be a serious matter against Roughhouse Jeff Black.
Well, he has to. If not, this is going to be a very quick night for both opponents here. And Jeff Black will walk out as the victor.
Brandon, obviously you're a competitor here in the PWA. Just tell the fans at home a little bit about the history here between Lenny Lilac and the Roughhouse Jeff Black.
Well, like I said earlier, these two do not like each other. These two have been battling back and forth for the past several months. And eventually, right now, it's just boiling over. I expect to see a very aggressive match here.
Now, Lenny obviously getting a big reaction here as he starts to strut. But these types of matches obviously seem to favor Jeff Black. Do you think Lenny Lilac can partake in that kind of a style, that rougher style match?
I don't know. I've never seen Lenny be able to wrestle in a rougher style, more physical style match.
Well, we'll definitely see. His demeanor when I spoke with him earlier seemed like he's ready to take it to that level, but we shall see. And when, you know, sometimes when you're just have so much animosity to someone, it brings out sides out of you that you really didn't know you had.
And then I would expect to see that from both guys here tonight.
Oh, Lilac also taking his time, and you can see Jeff Black right now. Just the look on his face, that angry demeanor, like he is stone cold serious.
He's all business here tonight.
Well, both men ready to TCB, take care of business, and the matchup fans around the PWA have been talking about in the anticipation of this meeting here at the Red Chevron Club.
I don't expect this to be much of a wrestling match like the match we just saw here. This is going to be an all-out fight.
Lilac being checked out by referee Joey Valari, and a fork was hidden in his trunks. Trying to do anything he can, get the advantage against the roughhouse.
I'm always ready. As long as he's done with the ha-ha stuff.
Hey, there you see, just Jeff Black saying, no more ha-ha stuff. This is serious.
He just wants to get straight down to business here.
Well, the verbal disrespect going away as well from Lilac to Black. That's definitely not going to add any favors with Lilac getting the crowd to send some derogatory chants of "you suck" towards Jeff Black.
Lilac should not be pandering to the crowd here. He is in for one heck of a fight. He should be focused on Jeff Black.
Give it up for Abdul the freaking butcher.
Well, the crowd seemed to like that. Attempted an insult there from Black, but Lilac has done so much here in the PWA that he's got the respect of these fans, where Black, he's still trying to earn that respect in some way, even though he's been in the PWA just as long as Lilac.
I don't think Jeff cares about respect from the fans. I don't think he cares what they think, what they say about him. Or Lenny, I believe he does care.
And here we go, shoulder tackle. Black tried to get the jump on Lilac. Had the right idea, but just so much stature from Lilac. Black trying to say to the official here, Joey Valari, a handful of hair was grabbed, but plain as day, that was a shoulder tackle that sent Black to the floor.
Jeff taking his time, getting back in the ring here. Smart move.
Take as much time as you want, but time can only last so long before I think things get on the verge of out of hand between these two with an intense dislike. Test of strength battle with that collar and elbow tie-up, and Lilac able to show how nimble he was on his feet, switch the position and back Black up into the corner with a knife edge chop.
Did you hear the thud on that one?
Brandon, I know you felt that one. Definitely, Jeff Black will be feeling that for a couple weeks. Black, as you can see, just absolutely feeling it. Lenny Lilac asking the crowd one more time, which the fans obviously oblige with, but too much pandering has so far not really paid off in the negative light for Lilac, and another knife edge shot, make it a hat trick. And the fourth one. That one brings Black down to his knees and once again out to the floor.
For any of you at home that have not been chopped, I don't recommend it for one, but it not only does it hurt, but it takes the wind out of your sails.
Knocks the wind, can't get your mindset right, don't know what's going on, and that was a smart move there by Black. Wow, dump it to the floor, get your air, your oxygen back, and try to get something going. He's right now just been stuck in neutral, and it's been all Lenny Lilac.
Sooner or later, we're going to see that aggression come out of Jeff Black.
Brandon, do you think that the aggression that the roughhouse here in Jeff Black has, he's so much aggression, he's focused on that more so than the business at hand, and forgetting, just the basics right now, he's going to get up the blocks.
I agree with that. It looks like Jeff just wants to get down to business, just want to punch Lenny right in his face, but Lenny's outsmarting him right now.
Lenny's got the fan support, and he's Also got the mind game edge right now on Jeff Black. We saw Jeff Black, who looks so serious, posing with the fans, and now Lenny Lilac trying to bring up a test of strength. And quickly down to the floor, down to the mat goes Jeff Black, just bending the fingers, twisting them. Snap, crackle, pop is what's going on in the joints of Jeff Black, and tried to throw a right hand, but that was caught, and now the fingers are getting mangled up on the other hand. Black does not like where he's at right now. And it's been all Lilac so far, and he's going to grab double hands in the grip and just stretch them out some more with more pressure being put on. And Black will break it. The old stomp of the foot. That'll work out.
It's effective.
But instead of capitalizing, which Black should have, left himself open to field another knife edge chop down to the mat. Black being set up in the corner. Black out the buckle with a...
I think the ring just moved.
Thunderous Irish whip and a big splash. No! Right into nobody home. That midsection's feeling it, and a chop from the roughhouse goes the other way. We'll see how Lenny Lilac likes
That
it.
definitely could have been trouble for Jeff Black if Lenny would have hit that splash.
But it definitely could have. I mean, obviously Lilac, a guy that's got a lot of more weight, the weight advantage against Jeff Black, but at the last second, Black was able to get out.
Let's be honest, Lenny has the weight advantage over everybody in PWA.
Well, don't want to put it that way, but definitely, Brandon,
Hey,
make a valid
facts are facts.
Hey, well, you're bringing the facts. That's why we got Jody here. Now the
It's about time, by the way.
Yeah, well, that's not my call. I'll talk to Tex more often. But now the hands of Lenny Lilac are feeling right. What a stomp here from Black. Definitely the fingers, the hand could be fractured or broken, and a leg drop right on the hand of Lilac. Just talk about what that does, Brandon. I mean, you use your hands so much in wrestling to set opponents up for power moves.
Yeah, you don't have your hands, you don't have your fingers. It really eliminates your offense.
Some unique offense here from Black. A headbutt to the hand? I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I don't recall ever seeing one either.
But too much showboating and trying to stare down the crowd. And now the violent side that we talked about, we didn't know if Lenny Lilac could get to that gear, has come out with a flip-flop and fly elbow. Black doesn't know where he is. He's on Dream Street. Scoop up and a slam.
Look, Jeff might have caught a little bit of the bottom rope coming down off that slam.
Yeah, he's definitely lower back is feeling it. And Lenny trying to set up for that big elbow drop that he loves. And at the last second, nice job by Black to roll out of the way. Get outside the ring to at least get a breather here. And, oh, it drops the throat and the face right across the top rope.
May not be a popular move, but it's a very effective one.
It's effective anytime you get that trapezius, that throat, that larynx across the top rope. You're going to gain the advantage 10 out of 10 times. And Black trying to go up high, but taking way too much time. Lilac, Scott Black, look out. I think we all know where Jeff Black's going. The roughhouse.
Oh, what a peel off the top rope by Lenny Lilac.
The roughhouse suffered a rough landing. And here it
This is
comes, the elbow drop.
This is over. No one has got off from the elbow drop.
Oh, but good presence of mind there by Black to put his foot on the bottom rope to get the rope break.
That is all ring awareness right there by Jeff Black.
Well, Jeff Black, there's no way he wants to go down to Lenny Lilac, especially with all the trash he's talked, how important of a match this seems to him. He's not just going to go down easily. Great job by him to put his foot on the rope and avoids the boot and puts a shoulder right in the midsection of Lilac, and yet again. Black tried a third one. Lilac got the elbow in. Sets him up for the DDT.
Can Lenny capitalize and go for a cover here?
Well, Lenny brought Jeff Black to Lover's Lane there on that DDT. Lenny says this one's about over. He's got him as he motions to the crowd. He's trying to put the finishing touches here on the Roughhouse. Black, I don't think he knows where he is. Definitely can't recover from such a thunderous DDT.
He might still be trying to recover from that big elbow drop.
And Black in the ropes. Referee trying to get a rope break. And oh, the low blow!
Undetected by the referee.
Joey Bellari's got 4 sets of eyes. I don't know how he missed that. And here's a pin, 2, and that's it. The Rough House does it the rough way and gets a big victory over his arch enemy in Lenny Lilac.
At the end of the day, all that matters is that this goes in the win column.
Jeff Black, Lenny Lilac, 2 staples in PWA Wrestling 365 Pro Wrestling Now. And what a match it was. The first time I've seen anyone get out of that massive elbow from Lenny Lilac. We're going to keep things going. We're going to have one of my matches up next. This one is for the ECCW Canadian Championship versus Josh Alexander.
Welcome back to the PWA here on Rogers TV. And Brandon, we got ourselves one of our bigger matches of the evening. It's our co-main event to come right after the intermission here. It's the ECCW champion, Eddie Osborne, taking on the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, for this ECCW championship.
This is going to be one heck of a match. I think it's going to be, again, more of a fight than a match. Both competitors are so talented. Both competitors have been around for so long.
Well, Eddie Osborne, obviously a mainstay out on the west coast of Canada, the BC area. That's where he won this ECCW championship, and he's been a name we've seen here on the PWA and Rogers quite a bit. He's got himself, as you said, Brandon, a lot of veteran experience, but his opponent, whose music has just been hit, you want to talk about experience. Josh Alexander, known as the walking weapon. This is a guy that's done it all across Ontario, the United States, and all across the world practically. And he's looking to get some championship gold. I mean, Josh Alexander here, Brandon, in the PWA, is a guy that's been taking many names and leaving trails of bodies behind him.
Josh Alexander, he's one of those competitors that you literally lose. You're at a loss of words. He is that talented. He is that good. If you don't believe me, just watch this matchup.
Well, you'll see the talent, you see the fans bowing to the greatness that is the walking weapon. Josh Alexander, and what a story for Josh Alexander, a guy that was really making a name for himself around in the wrestling business. Had to retire for a bit due to a neck injury, but doctors gave him some clearance, and he's just back on that same destruction path that he was about a few years ago.
Luckily, he got misdiagnosed, so that enabled him to return to wrestling, and we are thankful for that.
We absolutely
The
are.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the ECCW Canadian Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Weighing in at 226 pounds from Toronto, Ontario, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. And his opponent, from Campbell River, British Columbia, weighing in at 295 pounds, the ECCW Canadian Champion, Elian Osborne.
Crowd not an Eddie Osborne favorite here.
Well, they're definitely not. Crowd definitely in support of the walking weapon. But Osborne definitely cannot be taken lightly. He's a man of quite some stature and size, but very agile in his feet. And he's a type of style that Josh Alexander hasn't seen as much. Josh is a suplex machine. He loves to throw his opponents up in there and rack up their frequent flyer miles. Very interesting, Brandon, if he can do that here to Eddie Osborne.
Josh is definitely strong enough.
can he get his hands on the quick, agile big man from Campbell River, British Columbia? And here we go, collar and elbow tie-up. The ECCW Canadian Championship is on the line. Really actually impressed there, Brandon, that Osborne was able to back up Alexander in the quarter and win that first test of strength battle. That's the one thing, if you've been documenting and following the trails of the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, on social media, 2018's been a year for him where he's been trimming down, cutting down that body fat and gaining a lot of muscle mass. He's dropped about 30 pounds already this year to make himself a much more quicker, leaner type of a wrestler, and it's obviously worked to his success as he's put himself in a championship matchup right now. And nice go behind, headlock, takeover, reverse. Nice job by Alexander. Alexander, for a man of his size and brutality, we can't forget, Brandon, a very solid, technically based wrestler.
He was trained by the great Johnny Devine.
Oh, that's a name that a lot of people that follow wrestling around here in Canada know. One of the better names that can help you get started. And the fans getting on Osborne, call it with the cheeseburger chant, but Eddie definitely not about that. He's about fists and knuckle sandwiches right now. Solid catches catch cam style. Nice reverse from Alexander, but see, I don't know if he has the ability to get up Osborne. Nice trip coming from Osborne.
Look like a judo throw almost.
Yeah, definitely something you'd see from a judoka. But I mean, that's something in the arsenal. When you look at an Eddie Osborne, you don't think he's got that ability, but he can throw a lot of wrinkles into Alexander's game plan with the ability to escape and put on moves like that judo type throw.
A lot of things that shock Eddie Osborne with a lot of opponents is actually his quickness.
Yeah, he's very quick, agile. And I don't think he wants to get into this game, though, with Josh, a chop fest.
You definitely do not want to get in a striking match with Josh Alexander.
Well, Josh Alexander absolutely unloads right into Eddie Osborne, and Osborne gives him one back. Woo! Oh my goodness.
Do you hear the sound of that thud?
You can hear that one all the way out in Galt. And I think as Eddie Osborne had enough of that, put a headlock on Alexander. And what a knife edge! That one slowed down Osborne.
It seems it doesn't have that much of an effect on him, though.
Osborne, he's a tough man in his own right. But maybe you don't want to egg on the walking weapon to throw that strong style type offense with these nasty uppercuts and forearm shots. And a big shot right to the top of the back on Osborne, trying to set him up. Can he get him for the suplex?
Might be too early in the match. Eddie Osborne may not be worn down yet.
Oh, he got him up, but Osborne kept his balance. Does it again. And up, no! Good job by Osborne to keep the feet planted, now up high. Look at that strength from Alexander.
What impact!
Unbelievable. And a count of about one there. But what power from Josh Alexander. Eddie Osborne in the area of around 330, 340 pounds. And he was able to pick him up. Took him a while to get there, but once he was able to get the leg strength under him, he got Osborne up.
You gotta wonder how much that actually took out of Josh.
Yeah, you saw him kind of grimace with the strength and all the back muscles helping lift him and the leg muscles as well. But we'll see what Osborne can do to come back and win. He's got to take it on. What a shot right to the face, and Osborne through the ropes. Trying to get his composure, and a big cross body. And right in your lap, in the front row, goes the ECCW Canadian champion, Eddie Osborne.
Face first in the front row.
Oh, when you come to a PWA event here at the Red Chevron, you can expect that. My goodness. Not afraid to use his body as a weapon as well, is the walking weapon. I guess that's why you call him the walking weapon. Any form of offense he can do, he can pick you up, throw you around, or he can just put his own body at risk.
Or just beat you down.
Yeah, that's one of his favorite ways too, but a cover and he got the shoulder up. Did Eddie Osborne. And that'll definitely take a lot out of it. Now, Josh doing the classic Garvin stomp.
I love this move. It's one of my favorites.
All the way, now right on the hand. And we'll come around.
It's just so vicious.
And when Ronnie Garvin used to do it, it definitely wasn't, oh my goodness, it wasn't a ferocity, but look at that! Absolutely bending the arm back, and that could have just dislocated or broken the Osborne's elbow.
Or could have torn the tricep.
Whatever, anything damaged, nonetheless, that's gonna be a big factor to look out for, and that's something Josh does so well. He picks a body part, isolates it, and makes your night miserable where you have to go without one appendage. Osborne tries to muscle Alexander back into the corner. Comes in with a, try to get ahead of steam, but Alexander got the feet up. And oh, countered! Did Eddie Osborne with the sit-out powerbomb.
Looked like Josh hit the back of his head pretty hard on the canvas.
Definitely may have almost knocked himself out, and that's something you got to keep aware of with a guy with Alexander's history of head and neck injuries. And that's where Osborne now will look to capitalize in this match and wear down the big, tall walking weapon. Just hooker by crook. Somehow Eddie Osborne's going to find a way to make a counter, and that set-up powerbomb has changed the pendulum in this matchup.
That's going back to what we said earlier, how agile Eddie Osborne really is.
Just absolutely planted Alexander on his head. But Alexander trying to make a comeback right now with some shots. Vicious forearm that landed. That'll give you a wake-up call in the morning.
You know Josh is hurt, and he definitely isn't going to go down without a fight.
He definitely isn't, and there's a thunderous forearm. And pick up Eddie Osborne. Oh! What a suplex from Eddie Osborne. And a back senton right across Josh Alexander's back.
Where he was hurting after he tried to lift Eddie Osborne for a couple suplexes earlier.
That move got a solid 2 count. Surprised we didn't get about a 2 3/4 there, as that senton right across Alexander's back just drove all the air out of Josh's body. Imagine, Brandon, not fun to be on the receiving end of that.
No, it is not.
Especially across the back, you can't see it coming, you're not expecting it.
You can't brace for it, you can't prepare for it.
And going right to work on the back here and trying to soften up the walking weapon, but you gotta be careful, you can't give Josh Alexander an any inch, he'll take it. And does the old Jersey, it's like action that we see at the Sleeman Center here in Guelph with the Storm. Nice power slam from Osborne. That got another 2 count. And there it goes back once again, Brandon. The agility and that quick movements for Eddie Osborne. Just how tough is it to be in the ring with someone of Eddie Osborne's size, but one that moves that's about 145 pounds?
It really throws you off because, like you said, you think he's a big guy, you think he's going to move a lot slower than he does, and then he comes at you like a freight train. It's pretty intimidating.
It definitely is, but if anyone here in PWA is going to be up to the task, it's Josh Alexander with his Canadian strong style, but the ECCW champion definitely not willing to bow down to the resume that Alexander had, that many opponents may have. He's just continuing to open up here and continue to unleash punishment.
Well, if you're going to talk about resumes, Eddie Osborne's resume is not too shabby either.
No, he's been in this game for a long time. He's left a lot of bodies laying in his own right. He's inflicted many, many, many men having trips to the hospital. And the thing about that, Brandon, too, he loves doing it.
Oh, it definitely makes him feel good inside, I'll tell you that.
Every time he can send a man out on a stretcher, he's like a kid at Christmas. But Alexander trying to force his way back into this one. Get some forearm shots. That Canadian strong style.
And I'm not sure if I'm Eddie Osborne, but I want to go toe-to-toe striking with Josh Alexander.
No, as Osborne delivered a headbutt, but quickly got a receipt of a boot right to the face. And we're back to Chop City, my goodness.
Let's hear those thuds.
Josh.
His chest is going to be bruised tomorrow. It's probably going to be purple tomorrow.
Josh Alexander, when he hits you with a knife-edge chop, it's like Giancarlo Stanton hitting a baseball. The sound that comes off the bat. How about that sound with that big right hand from Osborne? These guys just kind of... Osborne with the avalanche in the corner. Once again, driving the air out of the body of Josh Alexander. And Alexander, he's been on the onslaught of this for about the last 5-6 minutes or so. Gets the able to kick out.
He wasted way too much time before going to the pin there.
And just the authority on those kickouts, Brandon. Josh Alexander still has a lot left in the tank.
Josh Alexander is probably one of the most fit cardiovascular athletes I have ever met.
He's gonna definitely have to go deep in the tank on that reserve of the cardio and the physicality if he wants to come away here with the ECCW Canadian Championship. And look at these shots. Shot from Osborne. Back to that striking match. Both men can really lay him in. Forearm from Alexander, another forearm, another one. Make it a fourth.
Again, you got to question Eddie Osborne's strategy here, trying to go strike for strike with Josh.
And absolutely nearly knocks Osborne out of the ring, does Alexander. I think those striking shots that Osborne had woke Alexander up. That's something you definitely don't want to do. Wake up a sleeping giant and counter. Osborne sent off the ropes and a big back elbow. Can't get the big man off his feet. And comes in. Oh my goodness. Good job though by Alexander to counter that the counter to the counter, and stay on his feet, keep the action going on. There's a drop kick, knocking down Osborne finally.
I'm surprised Josh isn't going for a pin here.
He's trying to get the crowd into it, go down into his reserve tank. Smacking the mat to wake up this crowd here at the Red Chevron Club in Guelph.
But screw the crowd, they're not going to help you win the match. You're only going to win it by pinfall or submission.
Oh, that crowd though, they can motivate you, they can get you to do things that you didn't think your body had the ability of doing, and picked up. Tried to go with the side slam, but Alexander rolls through. Picked up, and look at that power fiddly roll. That could be it. 1, 2, and no!
Oh, just barely kicks out. Eddie Osborne at 2 3/4.
How did Osborne get the shoulder up on that Finley roll?
Had to be just on instincts alone.
Just on instincts, exactly. That's his veteran prowess in that squared circle. But nonetheless, Alexander once again showed off his power, and as well included some agility. Was able to roll a big man like Osborne like that. Gotta capitalize though, does Josh. I think he's giving Eddie a little bit too much time, don't you think, Brandon?
I would say that, but it's Josh Alexander. He knows what he's doing. He is such a technician in the ring.
Alexander was a little upset with official Joey Valeri, thinking that should have been a 3, but he's got to go right back to work, and he tries to do that with the double underhooking of the arms, but Osborne powers his way out of it. Scoop up on the shoulders, fireman carry position. That's countered. Back elbow, Still can't break the waist lock that Alexander has. Now does. Roaring elbow, no! And a Uranagi! 1, 2, and no! Another crazy near fall in this matchup, Brandon.
Again, we talk about Eddie Osborne kicking out on instincts. That was Josh Alexander right there.
That was Eddie Osborne as well, knowing the playbook of Josh Alexander, that he loves that roaring forearm, something that you've seen out of All Japan in the 90s, countered it, and he'll hit that big Uranagi. you can't become a champion without that, knowing what an opponent's going to do just before he does it. And now Osborne trying to put away the walking weapon right now. I think he signaled this may be it. Shoulder up, but Alexander fights out. Alexander, once again, the waist lock, trying to get him for a German suplex, but Osborne powers his way out yet again. And that's, I think, got to throw off Josh a bit with the back elbow, but he can't. Suplex and, oh, this time Osborne caught Death Valley driver. This has to be it. 1, 2, no! How do you keep going in a match like this, Brandon?
I'm amazed for words here. I think if Eddie could get his full body weight over the torso of Josh, he may have had this.
He absolutely may have.
I'm starting to wonder if either man could put one or the other away here.
They've hit each other with big shots, moves that would normally put the average opponent away. But these are not average opponents. Eddie Osborne in the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. These are monsters among men. And shouting towards the crowd, but Osborne can't worry about that. He's got Josh Alexander on the ropes and now on top of the ropes. Forearm shot. Trying to go high risk. Now, here goes Osborne. He's got...
What's he thinking here?
He's got, I don't know what he's thinking. He's got Alexander in a precarious position. Is he going for top rope Death Valley driver?
That looks like it. He hits it, this is over.
No, Alexander counters, able to escape. Grabs the foot, and a big forearm shot. That's definitely gonna daze the big man from BC.
Even Josh felt that one.
I think people in the third row felt that one. Now Alexander trying to go up high, go to the top floor, potentially trying to put away Eddie Osborne for this ECCW championship. Oh my, is he gonna superplex?
Can the ring hold these guys? Are they come to the canvas?
I don't know, we'll find out! Oh my God! Unbelievable, a superplex off the top rope, the ring, and these combatants are worse for wear.
I think we need someone to check the ring. The ring might be broken here.
Oh, ring definitely felt that one. And so did Eddie Osborne's back.
Look at the replay here on this superplex.
Unbelievable action, and somehow, some way, Osborne able to kick out. Osborne just keeps on surviving these big punishing blows from Josh Alexander. What's it gonna take to put someone away, Brandon?
I have no idea with these two competitors. I mean, they literally could fight forever.
At this rate, it appears to be that.
But I think the crowd would definitely be okay if they did fight forever.
I think they would, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. The fight element that you talked about is come to fruition right now with these trading of forearm shots and a big right hand from Alexander. Another clubbing blow to the back. Once again, both these men definitely softened up.
Oh, what a chop!
My goodness, I felt that one. Alexander off the rope, and oh! Ran into a brick wall known as Eddie Osborne. Can't get the boot. Big shot. And running forearm shot. Set it in the corner. Oh, and ran into a big foot, did Alexander, from Eddie Osborne. My goodness. What action. Tried to go for the short arm clothesline, spinning around, roaring forearm. Scoop. Oh my goodness. He caught Alexander up and put him in a press cutter. Oh, and
Josh kicks out.
Josh Alexander somehow once again got this shoulder up. We talked about this. Let's take a look at this on the replay. Alexander thought he had Osborne set up, and then look at this press right over around into a cutter. Unbelievable maneuver by Osborne, and thought he had Alexander, but Alexander
We all thought he had Josh Alexander with that.
will not go down without a fight. Both men, there's a chop, but I don't think Osborne had much on it. But it did bring Alexander down to his knees.
Was effective, that's all that matters.
And another splash in the corner. And Alexander now has to back himself off into another corner, trying to get himself together. How much can he take in this? And a third splash, make that the hat trick for Eddie Osborne. Trying to make this one 4. Alexander bringing himself up slowly, and there it is. But this one, all the wrath, and an exploder suplex from Alexander. Ducks the clothesline, Josh Alexander, German toss! German exploding suplex. My goodness, he finally was able to execute that, Brandon.
I have no idea where he got the strength or energy to do that.
No idea where he was able to get. All match he's been looking for that overhead German suplex. Finally gets it here in the later stages. What can he do to capitalize off that one against a man that's been through many wars out on the West Coast and here in the PWA? What is he doing? He's got him on the rack. On the rack, can he hit him with a rack bomb? He can! Rack bomb! Josh Alexander! 1, 2, no!
Eddie kicks out!
How did Eddie Osborne kick out of a move that's put away many men throughout the Ontario independent scene?
This crowd is shocked that Eddie was able to kick out at 2.
Let's take a look at that. First of all, the strength by Alexander to get Osborne up for this, and then just whips Osborne around for the rack bomb. We all thought it was over. Everyone in the red chevron was ready to celebrate with champagne and some Molson Canadians, but no, Osborne, he now shows the wherewithal of a champion and the ability to fight through. My goodness, Brandon, what a match.
When you're champion, you'll do anything to keep your title. And that was just basic instincts for Eddie Osborne to kick out of that.
Alexander trying to put the finishing touches here on Osborne. Scoop, can he?
Is he looking for the tombstone here?
Well, it's just too much to get up for Eddie Osborne. I don't know if he can. Now they're in the ropes. That really worked out for Eddie Osborne. Great job by him to use the ring to his advantage to get his feet caught up in the ropes. Tries the gut, and oh, what a kick right to the face to stun Eddie Osborne. Now he's got him in a real precarious position. Roaring forearm shot. Now he's got Osborne draped, brings him on in. Oh, that's countered, rolled through with a jackknife. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Eddie got him! Eddie Osborne countered what looked like a precarious position, put his veteran presence through, and Eddie Osborne is still the ECCW Canadian champion.
This crowd, along with me, we are in shock.
Man, what can I say? Josh Alexander is the man. What a matchup we had. I really enjoyed it. I want another one. I'm sure it'll happen down the line. But today, if you're watching before WrestleMania, you can check out Josh Alexander on Impact. They got a special show at 3 p.m., so definitely check that out. Make sure you support Ontario's own. And then, let's see what we got now. We're next matchup.
Jody Threat, and Jody, you're making your PWA debut against one of the PWA long-timers here in the beautiful Beaa. That's a big opportunity for you, and you're looking to make a name for yourself.
In fact, I am. And in fact, I will. Beautiful Beaa, she's known for being beautiful inside and out. But when I'm through with her, she's only going to be beautiful on the inside. And that's not just a threat, that's a promise.
Threats and promises coming from Jody Threat.
Well, welcome back to the PWA here on Rogers TV, and Brandon and I are trying to get our bearings after what an incredible championship match for the ECCW championship.
I am still in shock and amazed of how great that match was.
I am as well, but we just saw a championship match, and now we focus towards a newcomer to the PWA, making her PWA debut. It's Jody Threat, someone that's known to take many extreme moves at your local skate park. Now she's got to do it inside the ring against someone that knows her way very well around a PWA ring, Brandon.
And let's just be clear, this is Jody Threat's PWA debut, not her pro wrestling debut. She's been around for quite a while now, making a name in Ontario for herself, and she is one tough and strong chick. She's probably stronger than most guys I know.
Well, she'll have to use that power to her advantage against her opponent, one of the most loved competitors here in the PWA. It's beautiful Beaa.
She's loved wherever she goes.
Loved everywhere. I don't think anyone can say a bad thing about her. With just the happy energy that she brings to every arena she goes to. And the success that she's put in the ring. A lot of people can tell phonies, but she's definitely not that. She's the real deal. And she looks to make this debut for Jody Threat a rough go.
But she cannot take Jody lightly at all.
And knowing Beaa, I don't think she's going to. She treats every opponent the same and knows any night she could lose, and she doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that, as she's got so many fans that would definitely be a little disappointed. And with her wrestling acumen here in the PWA, against someone making their debut, makes for a clash of styles, as you would say, Brandon.
It definitely can be. Jody is more of a stronger style, more of a power style. Beaa is more of a kind of a high-flying, fast-paced type of style.
Well, Beaa wins the headlock and floats over here. Nice headlock takeover. But good counter, the head scissor from Jody Threat.
I would not take Jody Threat's mat wrestling skills lightly at all. She knows what she's doing in there.
Well, Jody Threat earlier on definitely said that her performance tonight, it's not a threat, but it's definitely going to be a promise that there's going to be a lot of pain coming the way of beautiful Beaa.
Especially if she hits one of her patent spears on Beaa.
The thing with the spear as well, Brandon, that move can come just from out of nowhere at any time, so Beaa has to be on edge. But
it's one of the very few moves in wrestling where you literally can hit out of anywhere and it is just effective.
And nice set of chain wrestling going on. But the power works out here, the power advantage, but that wrestling acumen once again works out for Beaa. She gets a takeover, but once again, good job by Jody Threat to get her to that with another head scissors. And once again, back to a stalemate.
And maybe the quickness of Jody Threat is maybe catching Beaa off guard here.
Definitely Beaa, she's got to use that. She's got to use her speed. She's got to use her quickness against the much more powerful Jody Threat if she wants to come out on top tonight. And that was actually really impressive from Threat, as you should see her all-around experience. Maybe her PWA debut, as you mentioned, Brandon, but that was a smart wrestling move to gain control, as Beaa thought she was going in for a collar elbow tie-up, felt a knee.
Right to the ribs where it's going to set up Jody nicely. But spear later if she can hit it.
That it will, but Beaa does counter. Beaa. Nice arm drag takedown. Using the ring to her advantage as well. And a splash in the corner. Sent in, Irish Rip reverse. Beaa springboards, floats over. And a spinning back kick. Nicely executed as well. Calling for the Bulldog. Nope, the power from Threat able to escape. Drop toe hold. Face first goes Threat. Beaa. Nice drop kick, and Jody goes out to the floor. Well, there we go. We saw that quickness and that wrestling acumen that beautiful Beaa has. Jody's trying regain herself, but she's taken many spills in her day, whether it's in the wrestling ring or at the skate park.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong going out to the outside and covering for a little bit. I mean, after all, you do have the count of 10. Get back in the ring.
Well, this is smart. Jody Threat just lures Beaa back in. Can she capitalize? No. Nice job by Beaa. Get a fireman's carry. Sent off the rope. Crisscross. Oh, there's a spear! There's the spear! 2 and no! How did Beaa kick out of that?
Almost looked like Beaa got speared through her boots.
Almost got speared absolutely in half by Jody Threat. And now Beaa on the receiving end of a lot more punishment, using the ropes. Referee Old School getting in there, as Threat does have to the count of 5, and I think she broke around 5.5. Using as much of the count as she could. And that seemed to just antagonize Threat more, and using the ropes to choke out Beaa.
This is the mean side we're seeing of Jody Threat here.
Well, Beaa, excuse me, Threat definitely does have that mean side, that violent side, that angry element that I don't know if Beaa has and can get to, and that's now paid detriment to Beaa as she is whipped in off the ropes. Counters with a sunset flip, and roll out, drop kick. Threat now tangled up in the ropes, set up nicely by Beaa. 1, 2, I think about a one and a half count there. Nice break. Oh, and a jawbreaker. This is a really solid debut. I'm really impressed, Brandon, with Jody Threat. Really making Beaa, maybe Beaa took her a little lightly. Don't want to say Beaa did, but the ability for Threat to hit some of these counters and set up Beaa in predicaments I don't think she thought she'd be in. Gotta give credit where credit's due.
I'm not surprised by Jody Threat. I've traveled with her, I've been in gyms with her, I've been on shows with her. She is one tough girl. So this does not surprise me at all.
The fans of Beaa trying to get back into this match, trying to get her back in this match. Big chant for the ref of Old School.
Jody might have wasted a little too much time there.
Yeah, she was definitely more worried about the fans, but there's that violent side just mauling Beaa out, drops a nasty elbow. 2, shoulder got up. Looking to add more punishment. Where was that elbow placed? Right in the midsection, but that's where Beaa goes with some thunderous kicks. Kick caught, counter takedown, and Boston Crab. This could be it. Really trying to sit down on it on the lower back, and now she pulls her right in the center of the ring. This could be curtains for Beaa.
Just get more control and sit down. This is over.
But Beaa pulls all with that core strength right to the ropes to get the rope break.
You gotta think about how much that took out of Bea's core to get to the ropes after the spear and numerous shots to the midsection.
Just a solid championship mentality for the many-time former women's champion of PWA. And now she's looking dazed and tried to go in with a head of steam, but that was countered off the ropes. Goes Threat, cross body. But can Beaa cover up here and capitalize?
Got a double down here.
Both women down. Both women taking a lot out of each other, especially on that cross body. Referee Old School administering the 10 count. We're at a count of 4. Who's gonna make it to their feet first? Looks like Threat's almost up to her
Jody
feet.
is up.
Yeah, Jody made it up to her feet first. Forearm shot right to the mush, but Beaa can counter back with one. Now they're trading shots. Trading shots like Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy traded places. Go for the backslide. Who's gonna get this one? You'd think the power of Threat. No, nice counter for Beaa. Beaa with a forearm. That'll loosen some molars on Jody Threat. Midsection, though, taking so much punishment from Beaa. Can she capitalize? Does. Clothesline. Reaching down deep. Back elbow. Scott Jody threat, rocking and a rolling. Irish whip, though, reversed. Spinning heel kick. Right on the face, too, and no! I thought that kick got threat right in the face. I thought Beaa was looking at a victory right
I
there.
thought this one was over, too.
Pounding the mat, trying to get the fans behind her. And just screaming for Jody to get up is Beaa. Beautiful Beaa. Big martial art kick right to the midsection. Now goes up high. Tries to go with a roundhouse. Oh, nice counter. Beautiful kick comes from Beaa and knocks Jody threat right into the ropes. Oh, but side swipe threat. Now threat, head of steam, and a double set of knees right to the top of the back. Neck breaker.
This is it. It's over right here.
1, 2, no. No, sir. And Jody screaming at the referee, old school, that should have been 3. And as we were sitting here at the commentary position, I thought it was over as well, Brandon. Trying to capitalize here as Beaa definitely out on Dream Street. Jody now pointing to the top rope. Is she going high top floor?
No, she might be wasting a little too much time. She wants to go up to the top here. Don't worry about the crowd. They're not going to help you.
I think she's also wasting too much time picking which corner she wants to go from. Jody threat now also took her eyes off the prize and now threat up, but Beaa was waiting for that. Played a little possum, did beautiful Beaa. Forearm shots. Beaa perched on the second turnbuckle on the inside. Goes up. Oh, counter. Tornado DDT. No. Oh, suplex. Beautiful. 1, 2. No. Again, Beaa dug down deep and was able to kick out of that suplex. Very impressive.
Jody looking to end it here.
Yeah,
Going for a patented F5.
Jody tried for it, Beaa countered, and a code breaker. Got threat on the bad side of things, but how did threat counter that one? Though the shot to the jaw goes around, unprettier. That's gotta be it.
This may do it right here.
Oh, Beaa though, not going for a count, not going for the pinfall. She's going up high. I think she's got threat put away. Trying to put the finishing touches on here, off the top, and a frog splash.
This is over, it's done.
2, you can hit Beaa's music. Beautiful Beaa picks up a win.
A very impressive PWA debut, even in a loss for Jody Threat, the wild child, Jody Threat.
Well, Jody Threat definitely threatened Beaa a lot in this.
Man, another great matchup. One I really enjoyed. We're going to keep things moving. And our next matchup,
Super Kamikaze. Super
features
Kamikaze
Super
tonight. We
K.
have the return to the PWA against Warhead, and he's one of the most violent individuals all across Ontario. What's the game plan tonight?
Well, you see, it's been 12 long years since we've been in the ring together, but there's a very good reason for that. See, tonight is a tables match, and that's very good, because no one brings the extreme out of Warhead like Super K.
Well, welcome back to the PWA here on Rogers TV. We got ourselves a special one. It's a table match inside the ring right now, Brandon. One of the most violent men to ever step foot inside the ring of Ontario. It's Warhead.
There's a fine line between violent and crazy, and Warhead flirts with that every match.
Oh, he definitely does. You definitely don't know which way he's thinking. I mean, Warhead, as we see his opponent step into the ring here, Super K, the Super Kamikaze. I mean, this is a match built for both men. A man with the name Super Kamikaze willing to put his body out of the line, and Warhead, well, if you've ever looked at his body, he's definitely put it on the line and then some.
I've seen Warhead take a whippersnapper to the chest before.
And I'm sure you're not kidding, an actual whippersnapper to the chest.
Oh, I am dead serious.
Warhead definitely a favorite customer of Home Depot, whether it's chairs, tables, barbed wire, but a hot start coming out here from Super Kamikaze with a drop kick as Warhead was looking to use that chair early on. And Super Kamikaze gonna go right, using that table as, or that chair, excuse me, as a weapon, perching it up in the corner. Right hand from Super Kamikaze and a knife edge chop. You can hear that one all the way in Guelph. Deep downtown Guelph. Irish Whip reverse. Super Kamikaze floats over. And oh my goodness. Nails Super Kamikaze just right in the chest and a shot to the back with the chair. Now we're playing with War Games rules. Warhead's rules. Camel clutch? No, it's a curb stomp.
Face first, right onto the chair.
This is a guy that's made his living in Warhead off death matches, fire, anything you can name of, he has been in a ring with it. And he's used chairs, tables, barbed wires, fire, home gardening tools as weapons. And he's now in his element in this tables match and turned the tide with his friendly friend of the chair. And he's going to try to flick more paint on Super Kamikaze. And a big side slam right on the chair. And Warhead doesn't care about it. He just shrugged it off like, yeah, whatever.
He's probably going to find some more toys to play with.
He's definitely gonna. This is a guy that making his big return here to the PWA, and oh, what does he have right now? Oh, a ladder. I don't know what he can do with it. Not much space to operate, but Warhead is so crazy. He'll try to find anything, and a 619 right to the head of Warhead, and he goes right into the ladder that he set up. Super Kamikaze trying to get the fans on. Oh my goodness.
Across the head there.
Is it garbage day? A trash can lid right to Warhead's
Well,
skull.
this is Guelph, so every day is garbage day.
And the table being set up. Obviously the rules of a table match, they're pretty self-explanatory. Set up a table, put your opponent through it, you will hear your music and you'll be the winner. And another shot right to Warhead. And Warhead rams his head into the ladder as well. Now Super Kamikaze following Warhead over to the merch stand. You got merch over there, Brandon?
No, I do not, unfortunately.
I think both these guys are trying to sell a different variety of merch right now, and a kick to the midsection. Oh, Warhead's got another chair. Trying to, 2 sets of chairs as well. He'll just set them up in the ring for later.
Looks like Kamikaze's trying to reach something under the ring here.
Maybe he's trying to escape. Oh, this is not looking good. Got the chair around the head. Super Kamikaze right into the post, throat first. That could have ended his career.
That can break your neck.
Could have broken his neck, ended Super Kamikaze's career. And let me just say, Super Kamikaze set himself up for this type of match. And you're just in Warhead's world with this type of violence.
This is Warhead's playground.
He was scaring children out of the way.
Well, he is kind of a scary looking dude.
It's Halloween, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year for Warhead. Rams that head face first into the chair again. Well, Laparca was the chairman of WCW. Warhead clearly proved to be the chairman of PWA. Just So many innovative styles of offense he can use with these weapons. Scoop and a slam on those two chairs set up. Better make a chiropractor appointment for Super Kamikaze come Monday.
He's gonna need it.
His back is taking an absolute beating. That lower lumbar area, oh, get him all the Tylenols that you can think of. Once again with the chair. This chair, oh, tried to go for a chair shot, but some sweet shin music from Super Kamikaze. And now, how the tables have turned, and a shot just throws the chair to Super Kamikaze right into the head of Warhead. Well, this means war right now, and if anything, Super Kamikaze needs to get himself back together.
Warhead just pulled something out. I can't quite make out what it is.
I think it was tickets to another show. Maybe he's trying to book himself out of here after the tables have turned in Super Kamikaze's way. Seated up here is Warhead. Slingshot in, and what a drop kick. Square in the mush. As well got the shoulder as well of Warhead. Trying to urge the crowd on.
Oh, wait. Go for his patented handstand drop kick.
But he waited a little too long. Trying to get more elevation, and a DVD from Warhead, a Death Valley driver. Trying to roll him out of the way to set up the table. Pinfall submissions do not count. The only way you're going to come away with this one is putting your opponent through a table. And there's that table set up. It's looking to be dinner time, trying to set the table. Here is Warhead. And he's got Super Kamikaze looking at the black lights. Near one of this one being over, trying to set up for that Death Valley driver again. Nice job by Super Kamikaze to fight out of it. Throws a big boot right to the face of Super Kamikaze, but look out, Warhead fell on the table. Super Kamikaze perched. Oh!
Leg drop through the table!
And that's gonna do it! Super Kamikaze put his body on the line, and he wins the table match.
He's gonna be, both competitors are gonna be feeling this one for a while.
Oh my goodness, what a leg drop. That table absolutely exploded, just like this action has come on through your...
That table did explode. That was amazing. It just blew up. Super Kamikaze off the top rope with the leg drop through Warhead. Heck of a matchup. We're going to change gears from that hardcore to some amazing, to the man, Tracy Smothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man to my left needs no introduction, but I will introduce him nonetheless. This is wrestling legend Tracy Smothers, and we are thrilled to have him here with us in the PWA tonight. No, it's not WCW, it's not WWE, it's not ECW, it's not Smoky Mountain Wrestling. We've got Tracy Smothers right here in the PWA. And Tracy, tonight you're facing Reggie Marley, somewhat of a PWA legend and this Jamaican jerk, as he's been called sometimes. You're going to be in the ring with him tonight. What can we expect to see?
You know, first of all, I am glad to be. What was your name?
Sean.
Sean. I'm the worst in the world with names. I can't remember my own half the time. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm glad to be here in the PWA Canada. I really am. Hadn't been to Canada in a long time. I want to say since '97 when I was with the WWE then around the Vancouver area a lot. But glad to be here. Always loved a wide open countryside. Glad to be here for PWA Canada. It's just hard for me to come out and I don't know him, but Jamaican jerk. That's a pretty good one. I'll tell you what, Reggie Marley. I'll do that, you do that, we got it, okay? You know what I mean? It's not my first rodeo, and I know it's not yours either. You're a former PWA Canada champion, so that means you're a tough hombre. I know Eddie Osborne. I know some of these other boys he's got here too. He's got a good crew of guys. I'm excited to be here, I really am. It's just when you come out here and you're trying to be a big baby face and everything, it's like this, Reggie. I know you're rough, tough, and you're hard to bluff, but I'm guaranteed not to rust, bust, collect dust, bend, breaker, splinter. I was born on a mountain and I was raised in a cave. Women and wrestling is all I crave. On my tombstone to be seen, There'll lay the bones of that wrestling machine. Hold it. See ya, and I wouldn't want to be ya, Reggie. Bring it on, big boy. I'm ready to wrestle. I'm ready to fight. It's whatever you want. It ain't my first rodeo. And then that, as Paul Harvey says, is the rest of the story. See you in the ring.
I will not even attempt to follow that. Tracy Smothers and Reggie Marley tonight. Reggie Marley with the attack from behind and the dance-off. Takes Tracy Smothers into the corners. Couple of hard shots to the midsection and a chop to the chest.
Sorry, Sean, I was just trying to unscar my eyes there for a second.
Smothers up to his feet after getting a boot on the throat by Marley. Well, disrespect from Reggie Marley, and Tracy Smothers is having none of that. Oh, and a huge chop from Smothers.
You hear that all the way over here in our broadcast booth.
Double chop to the back. Another chop to Marley. Into the ropes goes Marley, off the ropes. Misses. Huge shoulder block from Marley, and down goes Smothers.
And there you see the speed advantage of Reggie Marley using it to help him out.
DDT, that might be it out of nowhere. One, oh, two, only two.
I thought like you, Sean, this was over, but somehow finding a way to kick out.
Into the turnbuckle. Clothesline, Smothers wobbles out of the corner, and a huge drop kick, down goes Smothers. Elbow. And Marley capitalizing right now, goes for the pin. One, two. Oh, only two.
Just got the shoulder barely up. Here is the DDT for Smothers. And there, we all thought it was 1, 2, 3. Reggie Marley had something else to say, though.
While we looked at that, Marley goes for the leg drop, misses the leg drop. But a spear, a modified spear from Tracy Smothers, almost three.
And again, Reggie Marley saving himself from embarrassment.
The Southern Tier spear from Tracy Smothers, not good enough. Into the corner. Oh, wants some silence. Huge chop. Punches to the face. What's Reggie Marley doing? Going into his knee. What's he got in behind that knee pad?
Oh, here we go.
Got a chain wrapping it up against his fist. Into the face of Smothers. The foreign object, the referee with no idea. 1, 2, 3, and Reggie Marley with the victory.
Here's your winner.
And he walks us back. Tracy Smothers
Reggie
with a fistful of steel around his knuckles. Unfortunately for Smothers, the official didn't see it. Here's another look out of his knee pad right into the face of the former ECW and WWE.
It was amazing having Tracy Smothers there for that weekend. He had a great time. We had a great time having him there. And that was our last match from the Rogers tapings. We had pre-set up here. Now I'm just going to start picking some matches. So if there's something that you want to see that we probably have, let me know, and I'm going to play it up there. Right now I'm just going to search for one of the matches, so it's going to take me a second here just to get it all going. I'm going to look for, I think we're going to go with Kobe Durst versus Elian Habanero. This is from 2018, the very end of 2018. So we'll check that match out if I can find it. There it is. We turn the volume down just a little bit on these, and here we go. Kobe Durst versus Elian Habanero.
Brandon, we got the Diamond Tiger, Kobe Durst, and Elian Habanero here in the PWA. What do you think the possibilities of this match are?
I don't even know how to answer that.
It's true.
If you've never seen Diamond Tiger Kobe Durst wrestle, you're in for a treat.
A lot of people, a lot of people, Brandon, say that Kobe Durst is kind of a younger Elian Habanero. Elian Habanero was known in his beginning of his careers to be very reckless. We've seen Kobe Durst do pile drivers to the outside through tables and all kinds of crazy stuff, much like Elian Habanero in his flying dropkick.
I mean this as a complete compliment. Kobe Durst is a complete lunatic.
Yeah, a lot of people would agree with you, Brandon. Maybe even Kobe Durst himself. Kobe Durst and Elian Habanero, I think, are very excited to.
Well, I will say this, though, with Kobe Durst, he is the future of wrestling in Ontario.
For sure, yes. And as I said, I think with their similar, throw caution to the wind style, these two guys are going to have a bit of a mirror match tonight, maybe. Elian Habanero scoping out his opponent, headlock, side headlock applied by Kobe Durst.
I mean, we can talk about how the crazy stuff that Kobe Durst can do, but he knows how to wrestle.
Oh, he absolutely does. Kobe Durst can really kind of salamander or chameleon, I guess, rather, to just about any style. We've seen him do Iron Man matches with Josh Alexander, and we've seen him do what is this? This is new. Hip toss to the outside, Elian Habanero to the floor.
That was a hard landing.
How many reverse hip tosses was that in a row? That's got to be 12 or 13.
I was never good at math. So.
Here we go to the outside.
Oh, what a suicide dive!
That's what I mean. These two guys dive into the outside. Kobe Durst putting an emphasis on Elian Habanero.
Elian Habanero in the third row.
That's right. And now Kobe Durst has got something else planned for Elian as he goes to the top. But Elian able to stop him. That's right. Elian Habanero once again. Both of these, ducks under. Here comes a power bomb by Kobe Durst. Oh, what a slam by the Diamond Tiger, who rolls Elian to his knees there. That was kind of interesting. And now it looks like Kobe Durst is not quite done with him. Oh,
there's a clothesline right over onto the outside.
And what is Elian Habanero? Look at this. Whoa, to the outside. Oh, I don't know if he quite got all of that. But he certainly caught Kobe Durst in the face anyway.
He got enough of it to be effective anyway.
That's right. He flips to the outside and lands on Kobe Durst with a bit of I think he was attempting some sort of like a front face DDT, a cutter, if you will. And he was able to knock Kobe down, which might have been effective enough to take him out here. Now, Elian Habanero heading to the top.
I'm wondering who that took more out of. Look how slow Elian was to get up.
Yeah, they're both, and as I said, that might be the difference in this mirror-style match is that Kobe Durst is the younger of the two lions or tigers, I guess.
What is this lunatic doing?
Here's a Hurricane Rana! Takes Elian Habanero up and down. And
I would have went for a cover there.
Look at this, Kobe. That's
the Babysher!
What a beautiful move. And look at this now. 1, 2.
Oh, kick out at 2 by Elian Habanero.
Elian somehow able to get that shoulder up. Elian Habanero, as I said, known for, look at this now. Off the ropes goes Kobe Durst. Beautiful leg drop.
Look at the air he got on that.
These two guys, as I said, are very similar in nature. Both guys, as I said about Kobe Durst, has wrestled Josh Alexander in the best in Ontario. Elian Habanero, during his time, he wrestled Sean Spears or Ty Dillinger, as a lot of people may know him. Who was at the top of his game at the time in Ontario. These two guys are kind of meeting in the middle, an old lion and a young lion.
And Kobe Durst is only 23 years of age.
That's right. He's just a young gaffer. And now picking Elian up to his feet. Into the ropes goes Elian Habanero. Up he goes. Look at the side slam. 1, 2. Elian able to kick out. But did you know, notice Kobe Durst almost looks happy just to be wrestling. He's got a big smile on his face, and who does that remind you of other than Let's Do Wrestling, Mr. Cuba himself, Elian Habanero. These two guys, I'll tell you, from the same pod. I think Kobe Durst might even be Cuban. Oh, hard clothesline in the corner. Oh, there's a chop. Another chop by Elian. He's got him in the corner, but now Kobe Durst reverses it. Ow! Not a back chop. Oh, everybody.
A kick right to the face.
That's right, Kobe Durst.
This has got to be it.
1, 2.
Oh, kick out.
Oh, was that ever close? by Kobe Durst. He almost pinned Elian Habanero here. And now getting Elian Habanero to his feet as he looks like he's going for that pile driver. But Elian Habanero knows what's coming and pushes him to the corner. The experience by Elian Habanero ducks the clothesline there. Does Kobe Durst. Hard forearm in the corner. That's right. And now there's an Irish whip reversal there by Elian. Up and over goes Kobe Durst.
Oh, another forearm.
That's right, a big hard forearm elbow there by Kobe Durst. Now he's got something. Oh, but look at this, Elian Habanero following right behind him. Elian Habanero can still hang with the young guys, and there's a spinning heel kick in the corner. Oh, look at that, a running blockbuster by Elian. That's got to be it.
1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Elian known for throwing that blockbuster. A lot of times he throws it on the floor or off the top. So you got to believe he was, and maybe, that looks like what he's going for here now. Up he goes. Oh!
Kobe saw that coming.
Out of the way of the blockbuster. And now Kobe Durst getting Elian to his feet. German suplex.
German.
Up and over goes Elian. But still getting to his feet because he loves wrestling and he wants to keep fighting. Look at this, going for a vertical suplex. Oh, no. Oh, wow, what a move. Look at this. 1, 2. Beautiful move by Kobe Durst, a version of that Michinoku driver, I believe. What a move. The fans here in the Alpine Club rallying behind Elian Habanero. Kobe Durst, once again, that big smile on his face. He's got something planned. Going up top. Going up top is the Diamond Tiger.
What does he have in store?
That's right. Oh, the Ram Jam. Shades of Randy the Ram Robinson, and look at this. Oh, the Ram Jam too. Whoa, Elian Habanero able to kick out. Unlike the Ayatollah, allegedly. And now rolling Elian over is Kobe Durst. He's got something else planned. Oh, we've seen Kobe do this pile driver before. Up and over. I think Elian might have studied that pile driver. He's been able to avoid it every time tonight. And now what's Kobe got planned here now? Oh, Elian catches him.
Oh, Bill on the top rope.
Oh, what a beautiful, oh, now Elian, there it is. There's the blockbuster. That's got to be it.
This is over. It's over.
1, 2, 3. He got him. I think Elian might have studied that pile driver. He's been able to avoid it every time tonight. And now what's Kobe got planned here now? Oh, Elian catches him.
Oh, Bill on the top rope.
Oh, what a beautiful, oh, now Elian, there it is. There's the blockbuster. That's got to be it.
This is over. It's over.
1, 2, 3. He got him.
All right, guys. So that was Kobe Durst versus Elian Habanero. Heck of a matchup there. I'm going to remove that from the studio, and then I'm going to share another video. This one was requested. We have Eazy-E versus Pretty Ricky. I'm just going to make sure we got the sound on there for this, as Streamlabs is kind of tough sometimes with that. And here we go. So
the following main event match scheduled for one fall is for the Pure Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Hailing from Redford, Ontario, weighing 204 pounds.
I'm sorry, darling. Do you mind if I do a little bit of an introduction myself? Thank you very much. I don't know any of you people here, and I apologize for that. I hope I do get to meet each and every one of you. I'll be honest with you, though. This is a big moment for me, Eric. Because as a child, I would grow up going to wrestling shows in my hometown that happened to be run by the PWA. So I've seen that title defended in bars and legions across Ontario, and now I am not the child in the audience, I am the man in the ring! There's a couple of things I gotta deal with first. One, I'm very upset that you damaged my banner. I paid at least $40,000 for that, and now it's on a pile on the ground. I want a full apology for that. No. Yeah, there you go, stupid Eric. You should apologize. Thank you, Lita. Here's my apology. That is just terrible, just terrible. Ma'am, what is your name? Michelle. Michelle, what do you think Eric's odds are of walking out of here as the PWA champion today? That would be 0 from the Thank you! Sorry, were you trying to distract me? No. What was it that you said earlier?
I said I'm his fan.
Do you remember when we had chemistry class together at BCI? And do you remember the way Mr. Parsons would look at us when he was teaching us about molecules and nuclei?
Eric, help me here.
Do you feel the chemistry in the room right now? Dear, we are the only two people in this room right now. You need to look in my eyes. Dear, will you marry me?
Hell no.
It's an improv. Go with it.
I told you I'm Eric's fan. You're
just going to say yes. All right, well, for my new bride, I'm going to be Eric Kearney! Eric, is that chocolate milk? Yeah. Good, so let's wait for you. I'm just waiting for you. Eric, have you talked to your mother today? No. Does she believe in you? No. Yes. It appears here the audience does not believe in you, Eric. My mother's a saint. Your mother's a good woman. I'm very excited to meet her tomorrow. Now, Eric, I have seen you grow up inside of these wrestling rings, and now I get to meet you inside of these ropes in front of PWA, in front of who else? Ladies and gentlemen, I am more ready than I've ever been in my life. Eric, you look nervous as heck. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I am the big, nasty, extravagant athlete, Freddie Ricky Weldon! Thank you!
Hailing from St. Catharines, Ontario, weighing in at 201 pounds, he is the Pure Wrestling Champion, EZE Eric Kearney!
Thank you. Got it. I'll take everything. Come on, EZE, make this win.
Thank you, thank you.
Right, bring that bell.
All right, so we don't have any commentary on this matchup, but what an introduction. Pretty Ricky Wildly versus EZE Eric Kearney. Wildy, sorry, not Wildly. Correcting me on the 365 Pro Wrestling Podcast. Oh, Easy E unloading with fists to start this match off. They're getting rid of that head scissor there. Locking that headlock back on pretty Ricky. And again, what an amazing intro. Asking the lady to marry him. Talking about how he was a kid, and he was a kid. He used to watch PWA wrestling down at Jay's place in Brantford. This is a pretty big matchup. Now facing the Pure Wrestling Champion, Easy E, Eric Kearney.
Hey. Not only are we in Guelph, but that's very cool. Thank you. 2019, I won't put up with that. Come on now. This is the most unorthodox thing I've ever seen. Also Jewish. I'm an unorthodox Jew. Thank you. Don't encourage him with your laughter. All right, let's go. Let's go, man. Okay. Cheering him on big He quit. I think he quit. Okay. Yeah. Ow. Oh, good God. All right. Hit. Yep. I got him. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. Get off me. All right. All right. Both parents love me, isn't it crazy? I'm gonna beat him, and then I'm taking you on a date. Oh. Okay. Where is he? Come on. I'm gonna get him. I'm going to the top row. Oh, God.
Eric, finish him.
I bit my finger out, Mike. Come on. You want my belt, Ricky? Yeah. Come on. Oh! I want your pants. Yes! Oh! I think they might like you, Ricky. I'm not sure why. Pretty cool. There we go.
Ricky.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's fair enough. Take it off. Come on. Give it to him. Hit. Oh. That last one hurt. You got last one hurt. Oh. Come on, Ricky. Come on, Ricky. Give him a real close. Bye, Ricky. Oh, he's just a boy. Yeah. Done. Well salty.
There.
Sorry, I think you guys should rest.
Nothing now. Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
So this is his first. Oh my God, hilarious.
Watch the head.
Keep back right.
Come on, Eric, I just follow your shirt. Don't disappoint me.
Now the other one?
Oh, my neck.
Damn, that was an entertaining matchup. Big time moves, hilarious intro, and a really. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn that off for a second here. We took that one straight off the YouTube feed because I didn't have it downloaded. Next up, we're gonna go to Lefty's request. This is Homicide versus Joey Allen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the PWA Elite Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, he is a former NWA World Tag Team Champion, a former TNA X Division Champion, and a former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Weighing in tonight at 220 pounds from Bed-Stuy, do or die, Brooklyn, New York, Mr. 187 Homicide! And his opponent, on to our left, in company with his manager, Mr. Corey Spade. Mr. Corey Spade! Fighting out of Munich, Germany, and weighing in tonight at 261 pounds, the current reigning and defending PWA Elite Champion, Joey Allen!
he's running.
I thought this match had commentary as well, but apparently not. It's fantastic to have Homicide in the PWA ring, 365 ring now, taking on Joey Allen. This is a big match for Joey Allen. He definitely idolized Homicide, watching him in ROH all the way up to that World Championship. Now battling him at the Alpine Club in his hometown in Kitchener, Ontario. So I know he's full of nerves this night, but hope you guys enjoy the matchup.
Come on, you got this.
too far.
What's the microphone? What's the microphone? Give me the microphone. Give me the microphone.
Man needs the mic.
You want me to stop it? You want me to stop the match? You quit? Do you quit? There's gonna be a homicide on you, puto!
Jody, get up, man!
Throw the towel, clear. I do you a favor. Throw my bandana to the ring.
Get up, Jody!
His career's ended. Come on, Joey! 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 Come on, Joey! Quit, Joey! You son of a bitch! Quit, Joey! Do it for your people! Do it for your people!
No, Joey, come on! Joey, you're the champ! Come on, man! You're Joey Allen! Come on! You're the elite champion! You're the best! Come on! It's not over! He's not moved! He's not moved!
Shit.
Come on, Joey. I want you to quit and give me that belt. Hey, white boy, skinny jeans, throw the flag. He quit.
He won't quit.
He quit.
He doesn't quit.
He quit.
He never quits.
Joey, Joey, come on, we hit there.
He won't quit. 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 He won't quit.
He won't quit. Joey quit. He won't quit. He quit. I give up. Come on, you failure.
I'm not gonna quit. Never! You son of a bitch! Never! Never! Hit him in the neck! 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 Joey! Come on, man! Come on, man! Come on! Come on, champ! Come on! That's it, Joey! Go, Joey! Don't let him breathe! Jody, get that dummy back!
Wow, another crazy matchup there. I really enjoyed. That was a lot of blood. Elian just mentioned it. He had a ladder match against Tom Ryder in Elements, and we have it on film, I believe, and he bled like crazy. But you can't quite see it just because the way tapes were back then. I'm going to share a Judas Icarus match now because that was requested. It'll take me a second just to find it here on the machine, but we're going to go with Sharif versus Judas Icarus. Turn the volume down just a touch here. As Sharif will be taking on Thomas Chow on the 365 podcast this Monday.
Coming here all the way from Surrey, BC, weighing in at 145.
This event took place with COVID restrictions in place. So it's a small crowd. Only about 30 people were allowed in the building. But it was a heck of a matchup. This is a first-time encounter.
Weighing in at 173 pounds, he is the born sinner, Judas Icarus.
Welcome, everybody, to the first edition of Wednesday Night Adrenaline. You can hear the one fan saying he's a big Judas fan. Sharif now getting checked. Both men getting checked. The Born Sinner, the Mischief Maker. Referee Tim trying to make sure everybody follows the rules of the 365 rule book. The bell is sounded and the action is about to get underway. Looks like Sharif's looking for, yep, look, there we go. We got a handshake to start things off. Icarus and Sharif both about the same size. Icarus might be a little bit stronger. Maybe not, though. Sharif pulling him back to the corner. These guys rolling around the ropes now. Each jockeying for position. This matchup is the first for Sharif versus Judas Icarus. It's never happened before. These guys have wrestled in tag matches and six-man matches and multi-man matches, but never one-on-one. Sharif now controlling that headlock. Judas trying to get at those fingers to relieve some of the pain, and his head's getting torqued. Can't do it though. Holding control of that waist. Now pulling back on that shoulder and neck. Stomping down on that knee. And he finally escapes and puts on a headlock takeover his own. A couple of fans there really appreciative of this chain wrestling. Sharif now looking for that head scissors. He's got to get his hand just a little bit more under the chin. There we go. And he pulls him back. He snaps on that head scissor. Referee Tim in position. We know he's not going to quit. But how will he escape? He pushes out. Sharif now. Oh, he was ready for him, but Judas kind of bails back to the turnbuckles there. Both men looking for a win, like I was saying. Sharif Monroe, this is his first time in 365 Pro Wrestling. He's wrestled for PWA in the past, but he was never the mainstay that Judas Icarus was. Judas was the youngest champion in history. He's a two-time champion. Look at that nice agility by Sharif Monroe there. Sharif just cartwheeling every time Judas tries to get over that front chancery. Causes him to go to the ropes for a rope break. You don't see that too often from Icarus. Very good wrestling.
Stay clean, baby. Don't worry.
Oh, always a comment about the feet.
Alright. I see.
There we go. Now here we keep circling up. Looks like maybe a test of strength.
You already know.
There we go. Sharif pointing out, you know. Sharif now just locking him. Oh, nice kick. Just above the hip into that nice, right in the hamstring area. Sharif now climbing those ropes up. Look at him go. There we go. What balance. Up he goes into an arm drag. Judas Icarus throwing all the way across the ring. And here comes Sharif. He's got him lined up. Huge clothesline in the corner, followed up into Gert. Oh, he just cracked him in the back of the head with that kick. Judas Icarus now like stumbling around. Sharif up on the stage. Oh, what's he gonna do here? Huge crossbody. Oh my God, what a crossbody by Sharif Monroe right off the stage. Damn. And this is the first match for Wednesday Night Adrenaline. Wow. Sharif is on fire right now. Judas is trying to hang on that rope just to take an extra second to breathe after that huge crossbody off the stage there. Sharif now, you see that drop kick? He went inside out and knocked Judas right back down to the matchup. Sharif in control of this contest at this point. Judas now is holding on. Oh, big European uppercut, but he's holding his neck after all that pain he's taken beforehand. Judas now catches the foot, kicks the other one out. He might be looking for his patented bottom rope elbow, or uppercut, sorry. Stomps on the foot. Sharif now holding that ankle. Oh, huge European uppercut. Fans appreciative of that right now. It isn't the COVID time, so things are a little bit different than usual, but we got wrestling and everyone's excited about that. Nice snap suplex. Judas looking for that pin. He got a quick 2 count there. He wants 3. He's trying to get everyone behind him. All right, so we encourage people clap, not so much cheer, just because of the whole COVID situation. Nice European uppercut there. Sharif holding that jaw now. Judas whips him across the ring. Nice hang on by Sharif. Oh, he avoids. Oh, another kick to the head. These guys are just killing each other. Clothesline out of the ring. Judas might be looking for possibly a suicide dive, maybe a big flip over the top. People getting behind him now. Referee Tim, he's not counting. He's going to let him get out of the ring first. Oh, went for that drop kick. Double stomp by Sharif right into the chest of Judas Icarus. Sharif now taking flight. Suicide dive right onto Icarus. He almost came right through a living room set. Wow. What a debut for Sharif Monroe. Sharif now throws him back in the ring. He's taking some of that adulation. Blowing kisses, hops back in there. Judas Icarus goes for a line. Counters. Oh, big head scissors all the way into that schoolboy. Kicks out. Oh, Sharif, look at that. Right into the sharpshooter. Right into the sharpshooter. Judas was right by the ropes. Smartly. Look at that. Sharif pulls him in the middle of the rope. Ring. Wow. What a matchup. You can tell I'm excited, folks. First time doing commentary in a long time, so I apologize, but I cannot say anything but good things about this matchup. Sharif now sitting down on it. Judas is in a tremendous amount of pain. He's trying to power up. He's trying. He's pushing with everything he's got, crawling. Oh, he goes for that foot now. Sharif doesn't want to get countered, so he stepped back. Oh, big shot. Judas fires back with a big kick, but he's got to be feeling it. He is feeling it. You see him holding his lower back now. Wow. What a smart maneuver. What a series of moves. Whoa, big kick to the face. Chop to the back, push. Sharif over there. Oh, a massive knee to the back. Icarus now. What's he doing here? Double underhook right, swings him through 360 into, or 180 actually, into the elbow drop. A 2 count. What a big kick out by Sharif there with everything he had. What a matchup we got here, folks. Judas is kind of getting a little bit upset, it seems like. He's hooking him for it. He's looking for that hammerlock clothesline. He's hitting him on the ground with it even. Puts his head underneath his arm so we can set him up. Here it goes. Hammerlock clothesline. No. Nice sweep by Sharif. I thought he was done for. Hits the ropes. What's this? What a maneuver. I've never seen that in my life. Springboard into a DDT. Sharif now telling him, get up, get up. Oh, big trouble in paradise. Kick to the back of the head of Judas Icarus. This could be it. Oh, only a 2 count. I can't believe it. Wow. I know this is his debut in 365 Pro Wrestling, but the people are going to want to see a whole lot more of Sharif, and that's damn true. Wow, he's setting him up now, looking like he's going to try and put Judas away. No, Judas catches him. What power. throws him like into the corner, almost has to. Oh, super kick by Sharif. Whoa, what a kick. Judas, though, spins off the ropes, hits him with a huge lariat. Picks him up. Wow, what a combination between these two. Judas now up. Oshi Goroshi. Damn, right on the back of his head. Oh, what a penalty kick. Only a 2 count. One heart by Sharif Monroe. Damn, Tim was right there. And Sharif kicked out. The mischief maker now is causing some mischief, some pain for the Born Sinner, who's kind of losing it in the corner. Judas now, what's he going to do? Oh, he hooks him up. He's got the hammerlock, pops the arm over. Hammerlock, clothesline. This could be it, folks. And that is it. What a matchup. Judas Icarus is your winner.
Match by 1 fall. Judas Icarus.
Make sure I'm unmuted there. Thank you guys all for watching. Check this out today. It was just on a whim. Decided to throw some matches on. A whole bunch of you guys enjoyed it, so I'm glad you had a lot of fun. We'll be doing more of these hopefully on Monday. I just want to remind everyone that we have Sharif Monroe. He's going to be on the 365 Pro Wrestling podcast. And right now, for everyone who's on Twitch, we're going to raid Elian Habanero. Hopefully that happens right now. And then for everyone else, I encourage you to check out twitch.tv/Elian Habanero. Say hello, give him a follow his YouTube page as well. And until tomorrow, have a great day. Happy WrestleMania weekend.